Welcome back, fight fans. In today's video, the MMA universe is buzzing with seismic comebacks. The notorious Conor McGregor, the man who needs no introduction, has officially announced his grand return to the octagon.
Why is he saying 185? Well, you got to watch the video, and you hear the laugh at the end. It's like Dr. Evil. You remember Dr. Evil would make these little jokes and he would laugh and he would put his finger in his face because he knew he was being bad. And that's what McGregor's doing. McGregor's playing the game. McGregor's being the villain because the villain manipulates. The villain's the puppet master. Michael Chandler refuses to play the bad guy. He should have played the bad guy a little bit in this situation with McGregor and said, F off. I'm done with you.
If I told you what weight it's gonna be, 184.
You wanna do 185? I'll do 185.
You'll do what you're told. I'm gonna pin you. This is my game. This is my game forever.
I tell you what, man. Conor McGregor. Fuck, that dude is hilarious.
And I've never heard of an on-sale announcement taking place before tickets are into a system. And Conor fighting Michael Chandler next is old news, and June is 6 months away, so you want to get some pizza?
Nate Diaz is in talks to return to the UFC, as this was reported by informed sources close to the situation. The news came a week after the American fighter announced his desire to take part in UFC 300, which is taking place on April 13th in Las Vegas. Diaz, 38, retired from the UFC after defeating Tony Ferguson via fourth-round guillotine choke. Prior to this, Diaz had suffered 2 defeats in a row, missing out on the 4th round against Jorge Masvidal due to a cut, and losing by unanimous decision to Leon Edwards in a contenders match. Just last August, the American made an unsuccessful debut in professional boxing, losing by unanimous decision to Jake Paul after 10 rounds. And then he rejected an offer to have a $15 million rematch with the blogger in a PFL cage. Now, former interim UFC lightweight champion Dustin Poirier, who occupies 3rd place in the division rankings, has already announced his desire to fight Diaz. So maybe we'll get to see Nate Diaz in the UFC again pretty soon.
This man won't get out of my house because I didn't give him enough piss. I pissed all I can, my nigga. How many liters do I gotta do? Liters? 2 more. I got 2 more liters of piss I gotta give him, and he won't get out of here until DK my guy, but you sound like a suck a dick. Come back in 6 hours, I'll give you 2 more what, liters? Milliliters? Liters?
Former UFC heavyweight champion Francis Ngannou received a lot of money for his fight with Tyson Fury, generously sharing the purse with members of his team and head coach Eric Nixick.
As his head coach, I got the 2 title fights with Stipe and Ngannou. He paid me more for the Tyson Fury fight as basically his assistant behind Dewey. You know, I was behind Dewey, and I got paid way more than I did in the Ngannou and Stipe fight. And he was taking care of me on that as well, percentage wise. It was the most money I've ever been paid by a fighter. It was unbelievable. You know, it was more than I expected. I wasn't expecting, and obviously Francis is always taking great care of me. But it floored me. Like when I saw my Wells Fargo account that morning, and it literally brought me to tears. That's a true story. Literally brought me to tears because he changed my life.
According to available information, Francis Ngannou, who lost to the Brit in a controversial split decision after 10 rounds, earned more than $10 million for the fight with the world boxing champ, and the usual coaching fee ranges from 5 to 20% of the fighter's salary. Now, after the fight with Tyson Fury, the World Boxing Council decided to include the Cameroonian in the official WBC rankings, placing him 10th in the heavyweight division.
I also want to express my gratitude for my haters, for doubters, because those people was also part of my motivation this year. They can't even imagine how much they are a source of motivation for me. I'm just so excited to work harder and harder to prove all those haters and doubters wrong, because seems like I'm good at it to prove them wrong. So at some point, I mean, I need them to just stick around and watch what's gonna happen in 2024, which gonna be even a better year, even a greatest year than 2023, because maybe pretty soon we are coming back. We are coming back with a good news to announce to you guys to kick off the year.
Hey, if Francis was here, be honest, would you say it like that?
I trained with him before. Yeah, he
You
didn't
trained
like it.
He didn't like it?
No.
Well, he didn't like when you said the name like that?
No, when we trained it.
Oh, he didn't like the training? No. Or he didn't like you was tapping him out?
That was a long time ago. Still gotta count that as a week because it was a long time ago.
Yeah.
That was we still had the black ceiling, so that's been 5 years ago maybe.
Wow.
And we grappled hard, and I got his arm, and he didn't tap it, pop his arm. I was so afraid. I said, oh my God, now this guy gonna kill me now. But he was cool about it. So, but yeah, so we trained before, but I don't want to fight that guy. No way.
He's twice your size. He's twice my size.
I don't want to fight these guys.
One of the most scandalous UFC fighters, Sean Strickland, could not hold back his tears, recalling in an interview one of the episodes of his difficult childhood.
Like, I remember I was like in second grade, and I kept falling asleep at my desk. And my teacher took my desk away from me, and she made me like stand up. And so I'm like, F you, being a little kid, I just went and fell asleep on the ground. And mind you, like, the school system's like, oh, Sean, like, he's just a bad kid. They don't realize I'm up till 3 o'clock in the morning, like, you know, late. I mean, dude, I remember.
It's hard to stay up late and learn.
Dude, I remember, like, laying in bed. Like, I remember I stopped believing in God, man. Like I had, yeah, it's crazy shit, dude. Crazy shit.
Yeah. It's okay, man. It's a lot of that sad, dude. I used to be scared at night. Like, I used to stand up. Like, I heard when I was a kid that, like, if you peed around your, like, animals could pee somewhere that other animals wouldn't come. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? Huh?
Yeah,
have you ever heard that? Yeah, I'm sorry, bud.
So,
I'm sorry, buddy.
It's all good, dude.
What the f does that mean? What the hell's going on here right now?
That is all for today. If you liked the video, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel because it is very important to us. And thank you all in advance.